Naming is hard. All right, so today I want to talk a little bit about podcasting. I have a podcast training coming up later this week, so I've kind of just been in the mode. And I would love to invite you, by the way, links down below. But I really want to talk about something that holds up a lot of people from starting their show, and it shouldn't. It's not technology. It's not content. It's a name. Now, this seems like silly, but it really does keep a lot of people from starting their show, and that's sad because you have an intense amount of information to share with people. You have an insane amount of value to provide your audience, and holding it up because of a name is just weird. So stop doing that. So let's talk about how to name your podcast. Again, this does not have to be a difficult thing. Just name it. Things to consider are that the name isn't taken somewhere else. And also that it's going to be kind of understandable what you do. Now, mine does not follow that second rule because mine came from my business name. So before I rebranded my company to the Stacey Harris, which it is now, it was called Hit the Mic Marketing because that was what I named my company. And so when I launched my podcast, it was right around the time I had rebranded to the Stacey Harris, and I really wanted that Hit the Mic piece to still be a part of my brand and of my world because I really, really loved it when I named my business that. So we called the show Hit the Mic Marketing, and we called this show Hit the Mic TV. It really came from that being a part of my brand already, and so it made sense. Also, I'm a big proponent of using social media to step up and hit the mic and broadcast and talk to people and engage with people and cultivate conversations with people. So it made sense for me. What makes sense for you? Think about your brand. Brainstorm some ideas of how you want your show to make people feel. Look at some naming conventions that other people are using and look at what you like. And even more importantly, look at what you don't like so you know how to kind of avoid that. But use some keywords that people associate with you and what you do. And that's a really good place to start. From there, pick a name. It really is that simple. It's about just grabbing on, picking the name, and being ready to move forward with it. You just have to kind of go with it. Realize that if it needs to, it can change. This is not a permanent thing. We're not like tattooing it to your arm, in theory, no judgment. But go ahead and get that name moving and start your show. As your show evolves and as you evolve, it may very well change, but it shouldn't hold you up from doing what you need to do now to get started. Don't use this as an excuse to wait. Instead, pick and move forward. It's more about the content, more about the value than it is about the name. Okay? Yay! We're all starting podcasts. If you want to learn more about launching the podcast of your dreams, that thing that's been sitting on your to-do list way longer than you care to admit, check out the Rockstar Guide to Podcasting. You can go to thestaceyharris.com/podcasting to learn more about that. And you can join that program. It'll walk you all through setting up and launching your show, editing your show, recording your show, what kind of gear you need, all of that stuff right there in that program. And of course, you get access to a private community with me. Okay, so check out the Rockstar Guide to Podcasting. It's right up there in the cards too. Okay. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you know somebody struggling with this, give them a link to this. Share it over with them. Let them know that we have some answers here for your podcasting dreams to come true. All right, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future episodes of Hit the Mic TV, and I will see you next Sunday.